Day 3 of traveling in Australia with my mom and my fiance. So we decided to go to Kilgary Island, formerly known as Fraser Island. Me and Lewis always wanted to do this, but we just never got around to it. I think because mainly we didn't have a four-wheel drive, we never properly looked into the tours. So we decided to do the bus tour with my mom, and you get to go around and see lots of different things. The morning we got the ferry, it was so foggy, you couldn't see a single thing. It was like traveling into like a desert island or something. It was really cool going in, so I was happy to see it like that. And you got to see the island going away in the evening. So lucky, the second we got off the boat, we actually saw a stingray, which is cool because me and Lewis have been in Australia over a year before we had seen one. So it was cool that my mom got to see one straight away. This is us getting on the bus for the first time. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't look up too many videos about it, but it was a really cool day. This is just the sign, and this is my mom trying to take a photo with the Polaroid on the screen that you can see. So our first stop was Lake Mackenzie, and when I tell you that the camera, my phone just didn't do justice of how freaking beautiful this was. The sand was so soft, it was fresh water, it was so beautiful. Like, it was just the most stunning thing ever. It was really, really cold, but it was still really pretty. And then we went on a little tour through the woods and kind of got to hear all the history of all the native people and all the trees and everything that's there, and the different creeks going through. So that was really cool. I think as I was looking, I wasn't really taking in too much of the information, but it was really cool and it was really fun to experience it with my mom. And there was a buffet. It was our package, really good food, and then we actually got to drive along the beach, and it was so fun because he was getting really close to the water, and then he was going in and out over these rocks, which was really fun. And we were keeping our eye out for dingoes all along. Me and Lewis had seen dingoes in Western Australia when we were in a national park up there, but we really wanted to see one here as well. And then we got to go over to the shipwreck and take some photos and videos and have a look at it. It was so old. And then we got to see the pinnacles, and this is actually meant to be only for women, I believe. So I went up and had a look, and it was cool. And this is our side driving back on the beach with my mom, because there was 2 seats in the bus on either side. We all couldn't sit together, but it was still fine. And then we got to go to the creek. The only downside of this tour is we didn't get to spend as much time as we would have liked on each section. So I think if I was to do it again, I would consider renting a 4x4 and doing it myself, or doing one of the smaller tours. And we got to see a dingo. It like dug down and found a fish head. This was one on the beach as well. I think we saw like about 3 in total, and then we headed back home. It was such a long day. Our first couple of days were just so intense doing touristy things, and then now we've done a couple more driving days, but that's to come. And this was the sunset we got to watch on the way home, and we got dropped back to where we were staying.